What's up, guys? My name is Luke. I am the Offensive Yak, and thank you for joining me today for episode 34 of our Dyson Sphere Program series, where in today's episode, I paved the entire planet. That's right, I paved the entire planet of this system that we're about to start exploiting. Now, I've only paved the one planet, and it actually took quite a while because I was waiting for the pavement to get here from my home system. And then now I'm putting down all of the, solar panels and power poles and whatnot, getting ready for our industry. I also went ahead and put down a whole bunch of miners. Now, we're going to see about using some of these other veins. There's a big concentration of veins right in this middle area, and then there's not much on the back side. So I'm hoping that I will be able to utilize these veins too, but we're going to see. Yeah. What I might do is go ahead and uncover them, hit them with the miners, and then if I need to move them, I will. Yeah, we'll see though. Maybe like this section here. Yeah, we'll see. But for now, I'm just putting down all of these power panels and miners and whatnot. So let's roll the intro, and then we'll get into this episode. Alright guys, so plans for this episode and for this planet. Well, the first thing I'm going to do, I want to actually make foundations on this planet. I want to put down an entire planet paver Mark 2 or 3 or whatever it is. And the reason for that is I've got 2 more worlds in this system that we're probably going to just pave the entire planet on again. And I don't want to have to wait a very long time for that. So we're going to set up our own planet pavers on this world, and that way I don't have to wait as long. Plus, I've got plenty of... If I look at planet resources, I got plenty of iron, which is needed for the steel, and I've got some decent amount of stone at 26 million. So yeah, but first I gotta get all this stuff put in, so I'll be back. Alright guys, so I went ahead and got everything mining, because we're gonna start by putting our factories and stuff in between the miners. We may have to get rid of a few, like maybe this stone miner here to give us this entire area, and maybe like these two, because that would give us this entire section here. Yeah. So, but we'll see. We'll get to that as we build things. So, like I said, the first thing I want to do is, it's not from Nilos. It is from Ambush Bug, from his fetchingly fast furnishment. So I definitely want the paver Mark 2, although maybe the Mark 3. Oh, that is different. I think we're going to go with the paver Mark 2. Because I actually don't want this to be... whatchamacallit. Words, things, do, yes, proliferated. That's the word. Okay, so we're going to put this over here. And we'll go ahead and let this start building. Oh, that is so satisfying. And all the fidget spinners bringing me my stuff back. Okay, So I do not want these on remote demand. I want them local demand only. All right. Again, local demand only. Yeah, we'll walk down the middle. You know, pretty soon, like maybe, well, not next week. Next week, I'm not actually going to have any Dyson Sphere episodes, but the week after, we might do some science. Get our white science up and running. I think that's a great idea. Means we're going to have to get antimatter up and running. This doesn't need to local supply. It's just going to... not remote, just local demand. Alright. Again. There we go. Boom. Okay, so let me go over these settings just so you guys get an idea of why I'm doing what I'm doing. Okay? So on these guys, it's obviously going to produce foundations. And I want that to remote supply. So supply it to other worlds. I don't care about it supplying it locally. I've already paved this entire planet. It just needs to supply it remotely. Okay? I'm bringing in the warpers, and I only want a few hundred, and I did local demand, because if I do remote demand, it's going to bring in 1,000 from off-world. I don't need that. I've already got a bunch sitting in one of my systems at the hub. Okay? I'm not putting any logistics drones in here, because why do I need to? Nothing is getting sent locally. I'm putting vessels in here for the remote supply, and then I'm turning down this distance to enable warp all the way down to 0.5 AU, so that basically anywhere that it goes, it will use the warp. That just means that it's going to go fast. Okay? Then, if we come over here to the other side, I'm not requesting these remote, because we're just going to use our on-planet resources to do this. And because of that, we're not even going to need warpers over here. And then I'm putting in the logistics drones because, well, we need to get the items in. Okay. Now, do I have... I don't have any plane smelters yet, do I? Oh, yes, I do. I most certainly have some plane smelters. Good. Give me 500 of them. Absolutely. Okay. So, now comes time for us to start smelting things. And for the very first time, we're going to use the late game smelter for steel. Yeah. So these things are crazy. And actually pretty hard to feed with enough material. But we'll see if it can do it. So these things have the plain smelters. So they will churn through an absolute ton of iron ore and steel. It will also churn through an absolute ton of power. Luckily, we've got plenty of that. And I can always throw more of our nuclear power plants as needed. Alright. So yeah, that's just going to build up a boatloads of steel, and that steel is then going to go over to here to be used. Okay, so the other thing we're going to need is going to be this guy. I think I can fit here. Yes, I can. All right. Now, this one is making stone. However, because it's not a two-stager like this, it actually has to use these pilers. Otherwise, it doesn't have enough belt volume. So yeah, it's a ridiculous amount. Now, if I remember correctly, this doesn't actually get to its full capability until we have the ability to stack coming out of the planetary logistics. Maybe we should work on that. What is it? I think it just needs... It's down here somewhere. Yeah, logistics station. Logistics station, integrated logistics. Stacks the cargo 8,000, 16,000, and 24,000. Okay. Yeah, to get it up to where it'll stack 3 high. Interesting. Oh, this ups the storage caps on planetary and interplanetary logistics stations. Interesting. I did not know that. Okay, so this is up and running, and as you can see, we're basically only feeding the first quarter of them. It'll feed more later. Okay, we're prepping for the future here. Yeah, once we can start stacking on these belts, it'll output more then. Okay. So I'm gonna give it a little bit of time. We're gonna go here, local planet. Okay, iron ore. It looks like we can process more than this. Okay. And as far as stone goes, oh yeah, we're not using anywhere near as much as we can. So good. And then stone bricks, it looks like we're actually producing enough. And it looks like we're producing 4 times as much steel as we're using. Awesome. Okay. Although that could be... Yeah, we'll see how it actually ends up working out. But anyways, what else were we going to be making on this planet? Definitely some deuterium. Yeah, we're gonna make a good amount of deuterium. And so we're also gonna want to make our deuterium fuel rods. So let's take a look at our deuterium fuel rods again. Okay, so we need super magnetic rings. Okay. So let's start there, because that one's a pretty advanced one. Supermagnetic ring 30. 37. Okay. Well, here, let's take a look at what the 30 looks like as well. Okay, so this one has us bringing in all of our items. This one also has us bringing in all of our items. That one's proliferated. This one's proliferated, but it's not actually fully set up. So we're going to go with the planetary logistics one. This one I believe to be newer. Alright, and then that also means we're going to need electromagnetic turbines. We're going to need 2 of these setups in order to feed Where's it colliding? There. Okay. Good. And there. Perfect. Okay. Let's go get these guys set up. And then we'll just work backwards. We'll see what we need for these. We'll build our smelteries and whatnot. Let all the fidget spinners come to me. Oh, yeah. Cool, 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 cool. So this is even using stackers. Interesting. I wonder if what that one's supposed to be for. Is that coming from somewhere else? Maybe from another one of these? Let's see, they're outputting to here. Right? No, they're inputting. Inputting. Then where's the output on this guy? Oh, I think I may have found a flaw. You know what, we're gonna wait. We're gonna see. I'm not calling it yet, but I think I may have found a slight flaw. We'll see though. Okay, no guarantees yet. And then as far as this goes, yep, okay, so we're gonna have to set up energetic graphene, we're gonna have to set up magnets. Totally can be done. How much coal do we have? We only have 1.4 million coal. Ooh, okay. So it is possible that we'll have to bring in the energetic graphene from off-world. Not a huge deal if we do. We can totally make that happen. But it's something to keep an eye on. Okay, as far as this goes, it needs iron, copper, and that. Yeah, we've got plenty of iron ore. This is not going to be an issue. I'm going to go ahead and help the logistics bots along just for the sake of time. Okay. It thinks I'm out of belts because I didn't have enough belts when I first built it, but I do now. Okay. Good. Okay, so next up, we're going to do... I guess we'll go with the mid-game smelter. Iron at 120. It looks like he hasn't fully built out all of his late game smelters yet, and while I could do it, I mean, it would just be the same as the bricks one or the whatever the other one was that he had in there. This one. But, yeah, that's okay. Yeah, I didn't even download the late game smelters in there. So, it's possible that he's updated them since the last time I did a download. We'll have to see. I need to do an update anyways. It's been, you know, a month or so since I downloaded them. Okay, so this should be producing a whole bunch of iron. Good. Then we're going to need one for copper. And I think it's going to be time for us to start getting into this middle section. Actually, there's a good spot right here. We could do a copper. And we can also do a magnet. We also are going to need energetic graphene. Okay, too close to a power facility there. Yeah, I'm just too close to the wall. Right here? One item collides. That's alright. We'll go ahead and fit it in down here. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Oh, hey, we got one that actually didn't get power. It's the first one I've seen so far where the range was not enough. Alright, so looks like we're on the other side. Here we go. We'll start here. I'm going to go ahead and help these along by getting out some more of these, some more of these. I guess we'll start with copper. Alright, I'm going to be back once all of this is done and we're ready to move on to the next thing. Right. Alright, guys. Sorry, I was muted there. While I play this, I was watching some YouTube videos. So, I got all these down. Let's take a look and see where we're at with our stuff. So, it looks like we definitely need more magnet production. Okay, that can totally be accomplished. Yeah, more magnet production. We're probably going to need more green production. Although, I don't know. I've got 3 of these guys, don't I? Yeah, I do. Okay. How are we doing over here? Looks like we need more stone production. Oh yeah, because, stone we're a little limited. Aren't we? Okay. And maybe another steel production. Alright, so let's take a look here. Let's make sure... Okay, so magnets... You know what? I never think to use the statistics panel here. Let's take a look at the statistics panel. Iron. It looks like we are producing more than we're consuming. Copper. Yeah, we're good. Titanium. I did put down a titanium producer as well just to get a head start. Bricks. It actually looks like we are making more than we're using, but barely. Yeah, graphene, or graphite, excuse me, energetic graphite. Looks like we are making more than we're using. Steel, it's close, but we are making enough. Gears should be fairly balanced. Magnets, it actually looks like we're making enough. It's just building up some of that backlog is going to take a little bit of time. The magnetic coils and the electric motor should be fairly balanced. The turbines, it looks like we might be producing enough. Might. Okay. We'll see. We are making 1,100 foundations a minute. Pretty doggone good. Okay. So, what is next on our to-do list for deuterium fuel rods? So that should be supermagnetic rings. Done. So now I need titanium alloy. Okay. Totally doable. Luckily, not there. Here. I think he had... Yeah, he's got titanium alloy 60. Or 28. Yeah, let's try for a 60. I think that sounds splendid, don't you? See if we can make this work. So this is gonna need steel. So we're definitely gonna need to do another steel production. Yeah, for sure. If we want to saturate this. So in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and put one of those down. Steel producer. Right here. Right next to it. Luckily, we're producing plenty of iron. This guy here is full. How are we doing on power? I haven't looked in a little bit. Oh, we are right at the edge, aren't we? Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Means that I need to put another ring of these guys in, don't I? All right. So let's go to the splitter here. And we're going to come out. And go around this way. And we're just going to go pretty much all the way around. Because we can. Why not? I'm not actually going to fill it all yet. I need to get some of these guys out. There we go. Let's go ahead and build up all the rest of this. Oh, my robots are so fast now. I love it. I love it. Okay, we're gonna do just a few more to get started here. Now, soon, and by soon, I mean, like, not this week, but maybe when, I mean, not next week, because we won't have videos, but the next week that I film, we might start getting into antimatter. I think that'd be a great idea. All right, so let's go ahead and put those guys away so that I have a little more inventory room again. And in fact, I want to put away all of these for now. I'll get them later. Okay, so how are we doing now? We're producing... Actually, I could probably use some more. Well then, okay. Sure. Oh, lack of item. Yeah, it helps to have them in my inventory. Because I just want to build these things faster. We're gonna shortcut it and put them a little further apart than needed. Uh-huh. And then my guess is that to get these to line up properly, I need to go back down. See. Yeah, that lines up. Yeah, we need to go to antimatter for sure. Then we really wouldn't have a problem here. Now, of course, I could also build them going this direction from this line. No problem. All right, so how are we doing now? We're half-ish. Okay, I'm fine with that for now. So let's see. Try to find where I was building. There it is. Okay. Watch the magic of the builder bots. So guys, tomorrow, I think tomorrow's our final episode of the week, which means it's going to be the final episode for a little while. I hope you guys are enjoying this series. I know I've been loving it. Okay, so yeah, it looks like my sticking point has been steel. Okay, well, this should help with that, for sure. I may even want to put down another one. Let's take a look at iron ore. Yeah, okay. I mean, it looks like we're gonna have potentially more. Although, I don't know how much more we're going to be able to mine. I could always bump up these miners. That is totally an option. Bump it up to 300%. Let's see. Do I want to put another one down? I might. I mean, these guys... I mean, this one has some steel, but that's because it hasn't had stone. This guy doesn't have any steel. Yeah, I think we're going to need another one. Alright, late game smelter for steel. There we go. Oh, did I finally run out of the arc smelters? Why, yes, I did. That's alright. I got 500 more waiting for me. Okay. We'll see how that does, helping us get caught up on our steel. In the meantime, I think I'll let some stuff run. And while it runs, we could do some fractionator builds. We're gonna want lots of these fractionator builds. So, let's just start plunking them down. So, we can only fit the 3 across. Because of logistics station shenanigans. It's alright, we'll find something else to stick in that spot. Okay. Let's start with that many and see how we do. Yeah, gonna need a lot more belts and pilers. Alright, let's start by grabbing all the belts in here. Yeah. And I don't think I have the automatic pilers coming in, do I? No. I don't, but I will here shortly. We're going to go ahead and set this as automatic pilers. Get me 300 of them. Okay. Back to here. All right, so these things are going to get... Yep. Good, good. I want them to use warpers because I want speed from these guys. Alright, I'm going to be back once I get all of these built. Alright, guys, so I got all those deuterium fractionators built, and let's take a look here. Over the last 10 minutes, we've produced 13, almost 14,000 deuterium per minute. Ridiculous. And we're consuming almost all of our hydrogen. Yeah. So I think I'm going to call it good with the amount of deuterium fractionators I've got, and some of them are already full. In fact, most of them are already full. So one of our slowdowns currently does definitely seem to be our stone bricks. So that one does 20. This is supposed to do 240. No, this does 120. Oh, okay. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to fit one of these up here. There. Just to give us a bit more. And then once we unlock the tech to make this more efficient, I'm going to tear this guy down. But we won't be unlocking that tech until I actually head back to our main system and set up our white science. So, yeah. We got a little bit of time before that happens, because I'd like to fully utilize this system before I head back. I don't know if that's going to be possible, but we're going to try. Okay. Good. There we go. Alright, so hopefully that'll help a bit with our stone brick problems. We'll see. You know, no guarantees. Iron definitely doesn't seem to be a problem, because we're not even utilizing all of it. So I definitely think we're going to put some more iron producers on the planet. But we'll get to that. Okay, so what all did we have left to make the deuterium fuel rods? We've got deuterium. We've got supermagnetic rings, I think. We've got titanium alloy, right? Supermagnetic rings? Yep, we're good. Where's my titanium alloy at? Here? Yeah, we're doing fine on that. I think that means we're ready to put down a deuterium fuel rod producer. This one does deuterium fuel rods at 10 per second. And yeah, let's put some of these down. I can probably put more than one. One, two, three, four, five. I think I have enough supplies to be able to do 5. So we're going to go ahead and turn these all on to demand. Of course, as we build up a bit of a backlog here and whatnot, it's going to utilize a lot more supplies to make that backlog. Alright, so what am I short? Some of these, some of these, some of these. That should be enough. Also, I added a whole bunch more nuclear power plants because, well, I was choking a little on power, so now we're producing 3.6 gigawatts. Yeah, we definitely need to make sure we're that we're producing these deuterium fuel rods here to sustain us. I think, yeah, what are we using for deuterium fuel rods? We're using over 100 a minute. Yeah. Now, of course, each one of these little things I put down produces 10 per second. That's 60 a minute. So 2 of these is going to cover all of our usage on this planet. Yeah, we might need to ramp some stuff up. We'll see what we can do here. Also, it just reminded me that wasn't there one of these? Yeah, here. That I don't know where they're exporting to. Are they exporting through these guys? No, there is no export line for them. That's totally a flaw in the system. So we can make way more of those. Okay. Good to know. I will have to get that fixed. Yeah. So let's get all these guys put down first, and then we'll go fix that, and then I think we'll call that an episode for now. And this is episode 34, it looks like, right? No, whoops. Let's take a look. 1, 2, 3, and yes, this is episode 34. Okay. So since this is episode 34, it means we should have one more episode this week. Also, we do seem to be having some problems getting enough, enough of our proliferation over here, so we're gonna bring in 1,000 here, demand. Do we not have any more on the planet? This one? Okay. So let's keep a little bit more here on the planet then. Yeah, that would explain it. But what I am going to do is go ahead and do a bit of a prep here. We're going to do here and here and here. Just because I've got a lot of things proliferated right here. Storage. Boom. But I want to go just 2 squares. Oh, I can't do them that close? Ah, boo. Let's do here and here. Let's see if that's far enough. It's not. Boo. Okay, we're just gonna do, because I don't want to waste any more time on this. We're gonna do one on each side. There we go. There we go. All right. So I should have, there we go. Drones with proliferation coming in. Boom. Make sure, there we go, yep. Filter isn't set, there we go. Good. Filter. Provide. Make sure all these things have the fidget spinners in them. Good, okay. That will help with all of the proliferation, because I've got proliferation on all of the deuterium and the deuterium fuel rods, which, holy cow, we are producing tons of. Awesome. And it looks like we're even keeping up on our deuterium, although it looks like we're about at our break-even point. Nah, we're producing a little bit more than we're consuming. But look at that. We're producing 1,400 deuterium fuel rods. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Well, then, that should mean that I can... whichever one of these is doing the deuterium. Here we go. Local demand. He'll be remote demand too, just in case. And then this guy will be deuterium, local demand, remote supply. Boom. Okay, guys. Well, that's going to be it for me today. My name is Luke. I am the Offensive Yak. Thank you for having joined me today. If you're enjoying, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button for more. And, well, I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Offensive Yak out.